Another 5-minute mystery.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Vincent Caraway, your mystery storyteller, inviting you back again for another tale of mystery and murder. This story takes place.
Oh, turn that thing off.
Sound, click of radio dial.
It makes me shiver so. I don't know why I listen.
It isn't every woman who can turn a dial to WWOW and hear her husband's voice.
But I don't know where Vincent got the ideas for those horrid stories. They're so depressing. It makes me a nervous wreck of me.
Darling, you are in a state.
Shh.
What is it?
I could have sworn I heard footsteps in the hallway.
Oh, now, Joanna, this is preposterous. You mustn't let this get to you.
There is someone right outside the door. I have to know.
Sound, door opens, gunshot.
Oh!
Sound, body hits the floor.
Oh! Joanna! Joanna! Oh, heavens, she's dead.
Now, Miss Warren, if you can just calm down and tell me exactly what you can.
Well, there's nothing left to tell except what you already know. Hilda called you on the maid's phone, and then I called Mr. Caraway at the radio station from in here.
Weren't you on the air at the time of the murder, Mr. Caraway?
Yes, I was just about finishing my show. I heard the phone ring in the studio and caught it just in time. I got here as quickly as I could. It's only a short distance.
Poor Mrs. Caraway! Thank heavens she's died without ever knowing.
Knowing what?
That her best friend was trying to get her husband. That's what.
Hilda!
You needn't yell at me in that tone of voice, Miss Warren.
Ruth, you didn't. Did you?
Kill Joanna? Are you crazy? Don't be such a conceited fool, Vincent. No man is worth murder. Not even you.
So you were in love with Mr. Caraway, Miss Warren?
So what? I might have wished her out of the way, but I didn't kill her.
Mr. Caraway, you said you heard the phone from the studio and got to the phone just in time. Wasn't there anyone else to answer it?
At this time of night, there's no one else at the station except myself and the engineer. He, of course, is in the studio booth on the next floor.
I thought that engineers worked right off the studio.
They usually do. However, I work in my own private studio just off my office. It's perfectly soundproof for broadcasting and quite convenient.
Very considerate of your employers, I must say.
Yes, it is. Of course, not everyone is entitled to such privileges.
No, nor does anyone have such an opportunity to commit murder.
Murder? What are you talking about?
Just this, Mr. Caraway. I'm arresting you for the murder of your wife.
Steve, you're muted.
Why did the inspector accuse Vincent Caraway of murdering his wife? In just a moment, we'll hear. But first...
You know my favorite snack, David? Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Well, when I'm hungry, I only think of one word. Cheeseburgers. Nothing is better than a good, juicy cheeseburger, is there, Mike?
Ah, but a grilled cheese sandwich with a cheese that melts and toasts perfectly? Oh, there's nothing better. And Kraft Velveeta cheese food is just the ingredient to make that perfect grilled cheese sandwich.
I have to agree that Kraft Velveeta cheese food is the best for melting over a burger. Of course it would. It's a Kraft product.
Yes, I agree with you there, David. It's a taste and product you can count on.
So, Mike, why not pick up a loaf or package of Velveeta tomorrow?
I think I will.
Me too.
Thank you, gentlemen. And now back to our story.
I was broadcasting over the air, a mile away, when my wife was shot. Thousands of people who heard my show can testify to that.
Yes, they can testify they heard the voice of Vincent Caraway, but not the man. because at the exact time you were lulling thousands to sleep by means of a record you'd made earlier, you raced to this house, stole in on your unsuspecting wife, shot her, and raced back to the studio in time to remove the record when it had reached its end. Not even the engineer could see that it wasn't you at the microphone. You claimed you have heard the phone ring while you were still in the studio. But studios are entirely soundproof, Mr. Carraway. You couldn't possibly have heard that phone ringing in the next office.
We hope you enjoyed this 5-minute mystery.